So most people in life, they're not stuck because they're broken and there's something wrong with them. They're stuck because they're waiting. It's really common for people with social anxiety to secretly be telling themselves that, I'll start dating once I'm confident, once I feel secure in myself. I'll start to socialize once I've overcome the anxiety, and then I'll get out there and start connecting with people. I'll start living my life once I've got everything in order. Once the career's sorted out, once I'm in a good place, then I'll take the action. But the problem with this mindset, in my experience, is that it just keeps you stuck. There's two modes that people can live life in. One is getting ready to live life. The other is living life regardless of how ready or how not ready, how unready you feel. When you're getting ready, trying to be perfect, overthinking, constantly planning, trying to control everything so that you get the results you want, you manage the impression that you want to manage, basically exhausting. That's getting ready to start. Starting to get ready, this is different. This is where you accept that you're going to be imperfect. You're going to feel nervous, awkward, not ready, make some mistakes. But you take action anyway. From that imperfect place. Not waiting around, just taking action. Now, I made a couple of pointers on my notepad that I thought would be helpful. So a couple of things that you can focus on. You can focus on shrinking the action. Rather than having to do something that feels overwhelming, too intimidating, just taking some positive action. Maybe saying hi to somebody, if that is something which you don't do by default. Maybe sticking in conversations for 5 minutes longer. Rather than asking yourself the question, how can I get ready? Ask yourself the question, what can I do to participate in my life more right now? Just focus on one action you can take. Doesn't matter if it's a big action, a small action, it's a win. It's momentum, it's experience. And you really build confidence by going through the imperfects. You don't get the confidence first and then take the action. If you're waiting to magically feel ready, to get your whole life in order before you start living it, you might be waiting forever. You're asking life to do things in the unnatural order. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to make mistakes, not feel ready. It's about being a warrior in life, taking some action regardless. Go out there and get your awkward experiences. And trust that when you keep persisting, you're going to get more confident in time. You're going to care less about being awkward. And then you're going to be less awkward. See if I wrote any more pointers. You can even ask yourself, as simple as this sounds, where am I waiting and holding back in life right now? There's probably at least one area. And what's a small thing you can do to overcome that fear and hold back less? When you're endlessly putting things off, you're holding your nervous system hostage. You're saying, I'll start making friends, getting a good social life once I've achieved X, Y, and Z. In other words, you're saying that I'm not ready to achieve those things right now. Why not? Maybe those things are part of the process as opposed to some reward at the end. When you start acting like you're already ready, you're going to start feeling more ready. You're getting practice really living life, really facing your fears. That's when you're going to get the most growth. The way I think of it is that it's almost like you've got a big mountain in front of you that you have to climb. And you're trying to get ready for this big expedition, getting the gear sorted, all this training, but you've not actually started climbing the mountain yet. And you're trying to pretend that it doesn't exist. Why not just start? Even if it's a big climb, why not just start and make some progress? And just like a mountain climb, a big mountain climb, there's going to be different stopping points. Just start moving forwards, even if you don't feel ready, you feel awkward, things are imperfect. Trust that the feelings and sensations, they're going to catch up to the behavior. Changes in your thinking is fast. Changes in your behavior and action comes after this. Changes in your emotions and how you feel, this comes after the behavioral changes. So you will get more confident as a result of going through this process, but don't wait to get more confident before you start. And if you're looking for opportunities to take action, overcome your social anxiety, you're very welcome to join my community, as well as doing almost weekly in-person live events, with the next one being tomorrow. I'm going to start to do weekly virtual events as well. So you actually have the opportunity to face social fears in a safe space, connect with people and all the rest of it. Email me if you're interested in joining my community. If you're looking for coaching, you want someone to help and support you overcoming various challenges in this area of life, again, just send me an email and I'll be in touch. Hope you have a great rest of your day.